I declare a glow up era. I'm telling myself, no, this is the time. I need to get serious. I need to glow up. I need to work on the hair. Let's not talk about her. I'm still learning. I'm still getting used. We're gonna work on the skin, which no filter. Oh my, you might as well have just sent me to war, because what is the skin is I look my age, maybe even worse. Wait, this is so very sobering to see my face up close like this with no filter and pre-skincare. However, I did double cleanse my face before this, and I did spray a little bit of toner on my face, but I'm going to continue and do the rest of my skincare for y'all today in front of you. But I used an oil cleanser and then a regular creamy like cleanser, and then like a spray mist toner. I don't want to reveal what exact products I'm using, what brand yet, because I'm like, wait, no, gotta deal with them for I don't know, I'll figure it out. Regardless, we're gonna start off with a milky toner. I know I said I already put toner on my face, but I don't really like the spray ones, so we're gonna put, can you see it on my hands? Oh, we're gonna put it on. Okay, I just recently got back into skincare. I feel like every year I get back into skincare or have a resurgence of it, but then I feel like I'm really bad at like making those things last. And right now I'm like, no, let's make it stick. I really did spend a lot on all brand new skincare products from a skincare brand that I've literally used for the last 4 years now at least. Yeah, I am obsessed with it, and the only thing is I'm really bad at keeping the routine going. But this time it's been like over 2 weeks now. Been sticking with it. Granted, there have been a few days every now and again where I like just do not do with my skincare for the life of me, either like in the AM or the PM or whatever. But I'm telling myself, as long as you get back on track, that's all that matters. Oh yeah, sorry, I didn't even tell you what I was putting. I just put a vitamin C serum on my face next. I'm going to I'm going to layer this serum with another serum. However, I'm just patting this more. I probably shouldn't be touching my face so much. I'm going to let it sit for a minute as I continue to talk to y'all. But no, I really do like this skincare brand though, because again, it always is the one that I come back to, and every time I do need to get new skincare, because it's been over a year, maybe 2 years since I used it last, then, you know, I don't know, I just like, I feel icky when I use my older products. So yes, I did go out and buy all brand new products, but it's good because I have been using them and I have been liking them so far. So I think that's the important part, all right? Yes, that is the important part. But I just actually was able to find a sunscreen with this brand that I tested out on myself, on my arm first and then my neck. That itself did not make me break out. So I tried it on my face and it actually, like, no like really serious allergic reaction. However, if you look, my face is super, especially on my cheeks here, like here, it's super bumpy. Like, it looks like probably, I'm just hoping that it's just like clogged pores from wearing the sunscreen, because I actually have been allergic to sunscreen for years, and I haven't even worn sunscreen in like well over 10 years. It's been more than 10 years, because my skin usually just breaks out and reacts to it really terribly. But this one did not, like, I was never itching or anything. However, I do feel like that my skin has been breaking out or just getting really like bumpy and very textured. I don't know, do you notice? I feel like it's so noticeable to me. Also, I'm sorry if you can see the inside of my ear and if there's a lot of wax. I didn't think about that. Anyways, but because I feel like literally like just a few days ago, not putting any sunscreen on my face, my face was like really a lot more smooth, a lot better. But I think putting on sunscreen, and I put it on 2 days back to back, mind you. After day 1 and day 2 of doing that, I did try to cleanse at night with an oil cleanser to get as much of the SPF off, because I didn't want to leave any on and then have a reaction at night or something. But that is a little annoying though, that it has made me, I think also it's a matter of me figuring out how much is a good amount, because I think I'm probably just putting way too much, and maybe that's why it's like clogging my pores. I'm hoping that this is just clogged pores and not like a low-key like allergic reaction that's like bubbling up underneath, if that makes sense. Anyways, I'm gonna put on my next serum. Mind you, the vitamin C serum I put on, I only put on 1 pump on my face. I feel like that serum is a lot more easy to glide on the face. So I feel like you need less to be able to like really reach everywhere, if that makes sense, because it like spreads really well. However, this next one is a little bit thicker. I don't think it's like, it's not that it doesn't spread well, but I just feel like you need more for it to really like get a good layer on the face. But this is a hyaluronic acid and peptides serum. I'm so sorry. I swear I know that word, right? I've heard it before, but then for some reason when I read it, I like could not. Hyaluronic, right? Hyaluronic acid. Anyways, hyaluronic and peptides serum. Put that everywhere. I feel like I'd like to pat my face first and then smooth it out by really rubbing it in there, and really like to try and get everywhere as much as I can, especially under the eyes. Okay, I will say skin wise, right? I'm 24. No, I'm 24. Sorry, I'm just like, ugh, that's crazy to say. I'm 24. I did work at a tanning salon for like a year and a half, and yes, I was tanning, and so I could make those sales. So because I could easily tan, and I would be like, yeah, I do this BS. So if you pay for this BS to do like I do, you can look like me. You know, like I use it. It's like a sales tactic. It's easy to BS your way when you look the part. You know, when you look like what you're selling. You know what I mean? Anyways. That did a number on my skin though, I'm sure. Especially with the sunspots. Look how greasy that. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, you could probably see they probably show up more so as freckles, but no, they're probably sunspots. That's great. It's fine. But at least when I smile, and then I think the worst thing about my face is just my dark under eyes. But it's fine because I have something for that I can show y'all later that I'm using to help that, okay? Anyways, next thing. I'm gonna go in with a eye cream. I really don't like using too much eye cream under my eyes because I notice my eyes will get sensitive to that, I feel like. I feel like the first time I put like a whole entire pump on my finger and put under my eyes, it like I could see little bumps for me, but then once I reduced it like literally went away. And I think it's just like the too much product is like, it just like overwhelms my under eyes. So sometimes I will use the bottle and get straight up to my face and just pump it on, and I literally only do like a little tiny dot personally. Sometimes I'll go over on the eyelids too. Don't ask me. I'm not like a skincare professional. Don't ask me. This is just what I'm gonna do in order to help me grow up. Me already 24. Glow up. Sorry. But this is just what I'm doing, and I'm just showing you how I'm doing it, just in case, in the offhand chance, right? A few months from now, you see me, I'm glowed up, right? you could see like what I did starting off to like really get me to where I am. I hope that makes sense. Okay. I'm trying not to be gross and like spit in front of y'all. Sorry, my throat was clogged. Mucus. Anyways, I'm sorry. TMI. I'm gonna do the next part of my skincare, which is the moisturizer. I'm excited. I do like this moisturizer. It is a gel moisturizer. It's technically for more oily skin. And I feel like I have like combination oily skin, I would say. It really just also depends, I think, also on the weather and everything. And like I was saying earlier, I really do like to try and get it under my eyes as much as I can. And get it all over. Do you see that? And don't forget, I do like to put a little bit on my neck, because I heard that your neck can also really age. So it's like, if you're gonna do your face and especially like moisturize, like you might as well do the neck. So I do like to put a little bit on there. Now, like for the skincare portion, wait, actually, I also do a lip balm, which I will do under the camera. Just a few nice. I've actually been really liking this lip balm. It's a lot more hydrating than any other lip balm I've probably ever used. So, and then there's like a lip serum that I put on top that's also like, looks like a lip gloss. So I'll put that on underneath here too. I'm sorry. I don't know why I thought that was so funny. Okay. I have 3 more products though that I'm going to use, that the brand I get this from, right? They consider it skincare. And one of them for sure, like, yes, is skincare, because it's sunscreen, it's SPF. Yeah, 1000% I would count that. But the other 2 things are, they're both color correctors, different colors, but it's more so on the skincare side. I don't know. Would you consider like a color corrector makeup? From the brand claims it, that I get it from, claims it as skincare, and apparently there's properties in it to over time reduce redness and improve dark spots and such. Anyways, I don't know. I'm not a scientist. I didn't formulate the ingredients that went into it. I don't know. But it does make a difference. Okay, so just like picture this right now, right? Yikes. No, but picture this right now, right? My face as is right now, especially keep in mind the dark circles. I literally, I look like a panda, low-key, like. Okay. It's fine. We're about to fix it. Okay. Number 1, I have a color corrector that is orange to counteract dark circles and especially dark spots and hyperpigmentation. I said that weird. Anyways, I like to, which again, let's look at how red, how dark circle the eyes, red the nose, textured. Okay, gonna put this orange color corrector starting off under my eye. Now the rest of this stuff, because also that when I talk about the SPF, which I think I mentioned earlier about how it didn't make me react and I'm allergic to sunscreen, which that's honestly, that's so amazing. I just, you know, just the clogged pores, but I think it's just like, I just need to get a handle on not using too much. I think it's more so a skills issue rather than a product issue, most likely. But today I'm going to use a lot less and see if less is more. And then also me like putting crap ton more of this color corrector under here. Oh my. Now it's going to look crazy, but the sunscreen that I am talking about is actually tinted. So I think just a good swipe of that over this will really even and blend it out. Plus sometimes I will go in over it with the other color corrector I have that is green, because I feel like it low-key like, oh, I didn't realize there was like that much more on my finger. Okay, sometimes though this color corrector does like a weird thing. I don't know, like look at my finger there, like it's like I don't like that. I'm hoping that it's just like the color corrector product itself that I got, because originally when I went to Ulta to get it, it actually came in a damaged container, and then also it had a really weird consistency, and this kind of has that same kind of consistency a little bit, not as bad, but I don't know. I'm gonna keep going in with more of this color corrector, as crazy as it might look to everyone else. Okay, but I really do think that wearing these color correctors, you'll see especially next with the green one, I feel like they really do change the game on my face and everything, so I like wearing it and everything. Oh yeah, see, I don't know, I feel like it goes on weird sometimes. I don't like that. Well, I don't like when it does that. Okay, it's been a hot minute since I've been on here consistently, and I feel bad, and I feel like this video will be kind of random because it's like I'm not a beauty guru, I'm not trying to be that, but I am trying to look better in general. I mean, who doesn't want to feel more confident in themselves, in the way they look? Can you really blame me? Anyways, I'm gonna start putting on the next, oh my, I'm gonna start, you can see the product for a little, I don't know if anyone will be able to distinguish it from that 1 second it was in the frame, but we're gonna go in with the green color corrector that I have. Oh, I still have like product from the orange color corrector. I should have got like a paper towel. I have none near me right now, but it's fine. Okay, we're gonna go over this effing forehead. Sorry, no, we're gonna go over this because this was looking real whack on the camera. I'm not even gonna lie. Like what the hell? Okay, next, the nose. The nose, the nose, the nose. Okay, okay. Sorry, sometimes when I feel like high key, like before when I was younger, I used to try to film some like makeup videos, but I could never end up posting them because I could never find the right way to film them. Because every time I'd be doing it, I'd want to like talk while doing the whatever it was I was like trying to do, doing makeup, and I just couldn't multitask. I couldn't talk and do the makeup, and I feel like this is like the closest thing reminding me to makeup, even though I'm not calling it makeup. Hypocritical, I know. But I fear I'm gonna literally use up, so like this, I feel like I'm gonna use up the color corrector so fast and have to buy a new one, so I'm kind of like, girl, we gotta be careful. I don't know about you, but I feel like doing that alone really helps out with the under eye. And I'm not saying that it is what you're supposed to do. I'm showing you this is what I do. Okay. None of this is a recommendation. This is me documenting more so my glow up process and journey. Okay. I also want to try doing my hair more. I know right now it kind of looks crazy, and I'll show you better in a little bit. Oh my, that looked insane. Wait, let's get off the, oh my, I'm gonna have to wash off my like whole entire, okay, wait. Okay. Here's the thing, right? I feel like this bottom part of my face right here is so red. Does that do anything? Okay. But I'm trying to do my hair and like learn how to do that more. However, the hair is definitely not my strong suit by any means. But I think slowly but surely it's getting better. So I think that's the most important part about it, right? Yeah. Today overall, yeah, getting better, but I did, however, go to Ulta and I asked them, like, do you guys do any, like, are you able to do any classes on, like, styling curly hair? And they said, yeah. I think they said it was, like, $68, I want to say, is how much they charge to do, like, a instruction like that, like a personal one to you. And I'm kind of interested in that, but at the same time, I'm like, well, girl, if you can just, like, be fucking smart and self-teach yourself through trial and error, then, like, maybe you would save yourself $68, but at the same time, I'm like, maybe $68 would, like, literally shorten that process by so much if I just, you know, have somebody who can see my hair in person to tell me, like, give me the best recommendation on what to do for my hair, you know? So this one also, it does look frizzy. I think it's also like does not help the lighting. And anyways, so now just think, right? Earlier I came on here with my face showing you how it was. We're not even done yet. We still got the tinted mineral sunscreen, and it is SPF 40. Now I know that's probably not the best like SPF coverage, but cause I like strength wise, like number wise. However, I'll take what I can get. I'll take what I can get. Okay. I think I'm gonna try to do lighter sunscreen in general this time. Okay, this is going light so far. Okay, work. Let's actually like, did that help or not? Wait, do you think that helped? I think it did. I mean, obviously in the sense that, like, well, yeah, you're putting on sunscreen, it's gonna help. But, like, did it help, like, the color? Like, I was telling people, hiking at my work, I was like, yo, like, I'm doing my skincare, you know. I got the color correctors, I got the tinted sunscreen. Like, I want makeup allegations is what I told them. I was like, I want people to think I'm wearing full-on makeup, and for me to be like, no, it's a color corrector and sunscreen. Like, I want to be annoying like that. Let's put it in the mustache area. I'm really like going slow with this because I don't want to keep overloading my skin with too much sunscreen and clogging and angering my face out even more. Like, I don't want to keep doing that. Okay. Okay. I'm really trying to go light with this, like I was telling y'all. I'm kind of like, I wonder, can I get by with like 1 pump of sunscreen? I might need a little bit more, but if I can avoid another pump, that would be best case scenario. Okay, actually, I think I will have to have another half a pump. Okay, let's try that little bit. Okay. Let's see. Does this make a difference? Okay. Okay, did that? I don't know, you be the judge. Oh my. Okay. And then basically just this last wipe. Okay. Oh no, I feel like that was actually way too much, actually. High key, low key, that felt like way too much. Oop. Yeah, that felt like way too much. Or maybe that was the right amount, I don't know. It felt like too much though. Let's see, okay. Okay. That's the skincare routine. How do you think we did? How do you think we did? How do you think I did? How do you think me and my 15 personalities did? Wow, this is a 30-minute video. I don't think anybody cares, and I provided nothing for anybody, but this is brought to you by me, the girl who's gonna be the glow up queen. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, but this morning I did do my hair, and I've actually been using product in my hair now to get it like this. Like, this isn't even perm or nothing. This is just straight up at least 30 minutes of work of putting in product in my hair and using a blow dryer that I like just bought one within the last year, because I've never owned one until I bought my first one this last year. Anyways, I like the the curly pieces that are in the blonde hair. Like, even these bangs, look at, they're cute. But I'm like, imagine 3 months from now, after consistently using the sunscreen, after the sunscreen, or not the sunscreen, but the skincare, sorry, imagine 3 months after consistently using the skincare, how much better my skin can improve, especially with like the vitamin C serum that I'm using, and hopefully also using the sunscreen that will be good for this summer, especially when I'm out and about, because I haven't really ever been able to wear sunscreen like ever, like, well, at least the last like 10-15 years. Yeah, I haven't been able to, but I'm hoping that this is finally like a sunscreen that actually does work on me. But as you can see, the only downfall is the like bumpiness I've noticed, because the bumpiness, I swear to God, was not there before the few days I put on sunscreen. But I did want to put on the sunscreen today, because yesterday I did give my face a day off from skincare because I low-key forgot. And also I didn't even go anywhere yesterday anyway, so it didn't really matter if I wore anything, because I just mainly stayed inside. But today I wanted to do it to show you my full skincare routine without naming the actual products or brand that I'm using. I know, how does that work? But I wanted to show you what it looks like in use after using all my skincare products with the tinted sunscreen, because I'm going for like a no makeup look. Does it look like that? Tell me yes. Anyways, it doesn't matter. This is just a starting point, right? This is just the first video. I want y'all to really get in your heads. This is only the first video of this like supposed glow up series I talk about that I want to do, right? And so this is just the start, right? And you might look at this, you know, might be like, glow, like, what is this? Like hers, I don't know. Or maybe you're looking at my starting point and you're like, you know what, she's not even that much deep in the shit anyways. But I'm just hoping I can really like especially just learn the hair. Like, obviously if you look at this, you might realize, oh yeah, she doesn't know what she's doing with her hair. And the truth is, yeah, I don't know what I'm doing with my hair. However, I do have YouTube on my side and TikTok for me to look at random videos of other people doing it, which obviously everybody's hair is different. But I just like have a feeling that my hair can like do a lot better than this. Also, I feel like I put in the hairspray earlier today and very late, but then at the same time, like, I do get really mad at myself when my hair looks like this and it doesn't look more curly or just better. But then I also think, but you know what, I have to be grateful, because this also looks a lot better than me doing nothing. Or especially like the day after when I do my hair, if I don't do anything to it, it will start to look really frizzy and terrible. So it's like, if I do start doing this styling thing, I will probably have to keep up with it every day. But luckily today I got this done in 30 minutes, which maybe you look at it and you're like, yeah, it definitely seems like it. Especially starting off for beginners, that's not a good thing, but whatever. There's a little parts of my hair up in here especially that are a little bit wet still, but I don't know. Maybe my hair just needs to be more hydrated for the curls to eventually show up, and maybe just the more I use the leave-in conditioner, the better off it'll be for my hair. I don't know. I use a lot of products though in here to even achieve this, and it still looks like, okay, we won't get into that. You already know. You can already see, obviously, but this is what the skin looks like. It has been a real big part of my life though recently, the last 2 weeks, like genuinely doing my skincare, buying the skincare, but using it too, and I have seen a difference. And it's interesting seeing my skin change, especially when adding new products and such, and especially when I do see the good improvements, it makes me want to keep going with it. And I'm kind of like, why don't I just like film the or document it. And also I thought to start doing skincare regularly. Sorry, I don't know why I tripped over my words. I started to do it more regularly because I realized, or I was thinking, like, you know what, I don't even wear makeup anyways. If I'm not gonna wear makeup, the least I can do is wash my face, do my skincare. Like, come on, man, be so for real. So that's what this is. It is a little bit gonna be a journey, especially like, you know, because I have been wearing the sunscreen and I've told you I have had allergies to it before, but so far this looks really promising. Oh, you know what, with the glasses on, the hair looks a lot better. Probably just like kind of see. Anyways. I'm hoping that the skin gets better though. I swear, like literally pre-wearing sunscreen like 2-3 days ago, it was looking pretty good, like the skin, but I think adding in the sunscreen made it. But also I think I was using too much, but today I tried to use like way less than half of what I'd been using the last 2 days. So I'm hoping that after I cleanse enough times, double cleanse enough, hopefully I'll get that stuff that's now stuck in my pores because of the first 2 days of application where I just all over my face like peanut butter. Anyways, so this is just day 1 of the glow up series. What I look like. What do you think? What do you think of the hair? What do you think of the skincare? Oh, wait, let me tell you, it's already a long video, I don't care. Let me tell you what I did for the hair real quick. First, I gotta get like all the hair that I want curled, I gotta get it all wet. Gotta get it all wet. I don't really do like the top roots or whatever because I just ain't doing that much. But get it all wet, soaking wet, okay? If you see even like stray hairs, no, it's not wet enough. Gotta get it really wet. Then put in the leave-in conditioner, comb it through, then put in or brush it through. I used a brush, like a paddle brush that has like 2 different bristles, including the like, I'll have to show you, I don't know. Anyways, I brush it through. Okay, leave-in conditioner, then put in curl cream, brush it through. Then I put in some gel, and then I brush it through. I have this like, it's popular in TikTok shop, but I think Conair like high-key copied it probably from another brush brand, but it has these little grooves in it, and so I comb it through, and like the grooves help like separate the hair to help start forming the curls. So I'll comb through all my hairs to do that, you know, scrunch them up. I also put gel in it during that time. Did I already mention that? Put gel in it, comb it through, scrunch it up, do the other side, okay? And then I get mousse and I scrunch both of the sides up, or all the hair up. And then what do I do after that? Then I spray on heat protectant. Then I try to diffuse my hair. And I was on a time budget today, so I put it all on high, which you probably shouldn't do, but I did that. And then at the end, lock it in with hairspray, but I forgot to put in hairspray right after getting done, so I feel like it could have been maybe a little bit curlier had I just sprayed it in like literally just a couple minutes or like several minutes sooner. But that's what I do for the hair. Not saying it's perfect or that I'm using the right amount of products or the right products period, but that's what I did to achieve this, and this looks a lot better, especially after adding the mousse, in my opinion, to the routine. And the hairspray just helps it keep longer, the shape and everything. But gotta work on this frizziness, I guess. Let me see, wait. But that's what I did for the hair. I don't know. I'll get better at it. I'll like do more videos where I'm just like talking about the process of glowing up, or like explain to you what it is I'm